Good morning, Hilda. Welcome. Hey, Anastasia. Good morning. Good morning. It's raining, so I'm not actually walking Toby yet this morning. We're gonna see if the rain stops. We're good, Hilda. How are you today? We're gonna try looking out the window here for a little bit to see if it stops raining, so we could take us a walk. The sky was clear. Toby's doing good. He had a rough night last night. Toby had a rough night. I think he realizes that his little buddy's gone, and he was up all night looking around. He wouldn't even come sit with me when I went to sit with him. So I think he's upset. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He just lost his best friend. My night was okay, Anastasia. I fell asleep in front of the computer, of course, and really early. I went to bed real early. I woke up early this morning. The skies were clear about 2 hours ago. I thought about taking him for a walk at 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning because he was awake and I was awake. But I just couldn't get out of bed. It was too early. But we could have got our walk in then, and now we're gonna have to wait till later in the day when the rain stops. I don't know if you can see it coming down. It's not coming down real hard, but it's enough that I don't want him. I think it's only in the 40s or mid 40s outside. It's too cold to get wet outside. So I thought we'd sit here and look at my favorite bushes and number two bird bath. But you can't see the bird bath in there. The bushes are too high. Earlier this year, I trimmed those bushes down to half the size they are now. They grow really, really fast. I'll have to trim them down before winter time. There's a big bird bath in there. Hey, Priscilla, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Priscilla. How are you today? I watched a video yesterday on, you were talking about, was it a premiere? How you learned to braid your hair? Or how doing your own hair started? Yes, it was very entertaining. You're a good storyteller. What's for breakfast? Let me think. Probably eat the last of those tacos. I still got some of the meat left from Sunday. It's only Wednesday, so it should still be good. And there's tortillas. I bought a big salad yesterday from believe it or not, from one of the pizza places. One of the pizza places here in town sells these great big salads. So I picked up a great big salad, and I'll eat on that for a couple of days. Along with it, adding other stuff. Like I'll have my tacos. That's what I had for dinner last night. And for lunch yesterday I ate that salad and some tacos. Joseph Fidelia, how are you? Welcome, welcome, Joseph. Normally you find us walking this time, but it's raining, as you can almost see. Maybe has it stopped? It sounds like I can still hear it in the leaves. I'm watching the leaves on the bushes to see if they're bouncing around. Maybe we could still get our walk in today, early this morning before work. Anastasia, what was for breakfast? Give me inspiration, so maybe I won't eat my tacos. I think I got some eggs in there. I don't keep much in the fridge. I had been, but I throw out so much groceries because I don't ever eat them that I've decided to just leave the fridge bare and pick up what I need, whatever day I need it. I think it'd be cheaper that way. It's a chilly morning. I'd say it's mid 40s. I had the weather report up a minute ago, but right before I started the live stream, but I was just looking at the rain. I forgot to look at the temperature. Anastasia says she ate the leftover ugali with some tea. You know, my corn tortillas and the ugali are the same. Oh no, they're not. The ugali's corn flour, and the tortillas are corn meal. There went a kid walking to school. The street out front there on the side of the house is a lot of kids walk back and forth to school up and down the street. There's a high school about the high school I went to. It's about maybe close to a mile from here. I'm not sure. I don't think it's quite a mile, but it could. You never know. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're not walking yet this morning because it's raining out. Waiting to see if it lets up. It's on the radar. It's not very much. There's not very much green. It shows up as green on the radar, the rain, and it's really light green. I'm surprised it's even raining. Normally when it's a real light green going over the top of it, it's just the clouds that the radar's picking up. You can see how bright it is out there. There's a street light. They put in a new street light earlier this summer, maybe midsummer, and it's it's the brightest street light I ever saw. And the telephone pole is crooked, so they mounted the light crooked, but it's not pointing. The light's not going straight down. It's at an angle, and it shows on the side of my house. It lights up my porch. But at first I thought, well, I better call the city and tell them to angle that down, straight down, because it's lighting up the side of my house and it's probably going to bother me. But like shine through the windows at night. But I've never noticed it. I keep the shades pulled at night, so I kind of like it. I kind of like it now because it actually like lights up the whole front of my porch, the steps, and it lights up the inside of my porch, inside the doorway. So I'm thinking that helps added security. I'll usually leave the porch light on, but on the nights I forget, there's this big light here. Hopefully the rain stops. Ouch. trying to get us some music here. Let's see if I can figure out the music. Maybe we can put some music on while we're sitting here waiting for this rain to stop. Let's see if I can figure it out. I have a hard time figuring this stuff out sometimes. Huh. Let's go have fun in the mud, Rebecca says. If it wasn't so cold, I'd take him out there in the rain. But it's chilly out. I don't want my baby to just to have health issues. Oh. Oh, you want to hear the voice, huh? I don't sound like Cloud Dizzle. Cloud Dizzle is the voice you want to hear. I can't remember what the dang music program's called on the computer. It's not we don't use the media player anymore. The Windows Media Player. Oh, the Apple Music. That's what it was. What's the Apple Music Player called? Oh, Apple Music, duh. Here we go. John D, what's shaking, bro? How's it going? Are you guys? Oh, you're getting the same thing, huh? There's only rain in 3 areas of the country. I thought I saw there was a little spot out west, and then Pennsylvania, New York, and then that's a separate storm than the one we're getting over here in Michigan, Minnesota, Illinois. But this one will be coming your way. It's swirling right now. It's not it's swirling and heading east. It's not like lifting to the north or nothing. Let's see, this thing brought up the Apple Store. Where's my media player on here? I know I play music on this laptop, but I can't figure it out. I haven't used this laptop in forever other than for work. Assad Danger Brand, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's raining on us. I don't think it's going to rain the whole from 7 to 8. It's sounding less right now. It sounded like it let up. Let's give it a few minutes and see what it's going to do. Maybe we'll be able to get out and about. I'll be danged if I can't remember what the music player is on this. What the music player is on this thing. I know I got the music because that's what I use when I'm live streaming. The loops, is I use this computer to play the music. But I'll be danged, I haven't done it in so long. We haven't done loops in so long because we got scared off of them. that I don't remember the name of the program I had on my computer to play music. I can sing for you, huh? I appreciate you, Aside Danger Brand. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, I got Toby's music. That's what I'm looking for. I don't have the media player. I don't remember what the name of the media player is on this laptop, what I named it. I'm dumbassing it. Next stop ahead. Howdy, howdy. Welcome back. How's it going today? It's cold over here. Next step ahead. Let's give you a nice blue jacket to keep you warm. Oh, it's iTunes. iTunes is what I was looking for, Assad. I couldn't remember the name of it. Goofy me. There it is. There's the iTunes. Except it didn't bring me my app. It went. Oh, you're down in Texas. Cool. I'm originally from Texas. Dad was career Army, and when I was born, he was overseas, Vietnam, and I was born at right there in Bear County in Lackland Air Force Base Hospital. Many, many, many moons ago. Back in the day, as they say. My last on the road job where I worked out of state. I'm working remote out of state, but the last job I had that I was actually out of state was in Texas. I was in Beaumont, and even though all the work was remote, they made us they made us be on site anyway. And I think I spent 4 months down there. It was nice. It was nice. I did a lot of sightseeing. Every 2 weeks I would drive over to Scott, Louisiana. It's so close. Every 2 weeks I'd drive over to Scott, Louisiana, and go to Billy's Boudin and get boudin balls and crawfish pie. Crawfish pies. I'd load up and head back to Beaumont for 2 weeks, and that was my 2 week stash. Before that, I was in New Mexico. The job right before that one, down in the southeast corner. Yeah, Billy's Boudin's the best. I got a brother-in-law that's a truck driver, over the road truck driver, and he swears by a different. There's another one over there by there, not too far from Scott. It might be in the big town. Is that Lafayette, right? But he swears by a different brand. But I'm a Billy's Boudin guy. They actually ship it too. I haven't gotten a shipment though. You got to be really dedicated because you got to order a bunch in order to make it work. And it's a lot. It's not diet food or anything. Oh, a different boudin place. I don't know the name of it, but every time I drove past on Highway 10 there, I always had to stop at Billy's Boudin. When I came home from my job in New Mexico, I didn't drive straight home. I actually drove east and stopped at Billy's Boudin, and and then drove north from Louisiana. As goofy as that sounds. I'm gonna check this weather real quick. Oh, I can't sign into my music. Oh, I get you. Best stop. It could be. It could be. I'd have to talk to him. He's. I have to call him. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check this radar real quick. Maybe we can get out on the street here. Yeah, it looks like we got a. It looks like we got a break in the clouds here. Me and Toby are gonna head out here. Yeah, I found the music. Can you hear it? Or is it too low? This laptop doesn't play very loud. A Benny Blanco tune. Yeah, that's Benny Blanco. I found the music. This file also has Assad's Toby music on it. Let me get this dog and grab a coat, and we'll go take a quick walk. Ready, buddy? Ready for walking? Ready for walking? Let's go. Bye-bye. Ready? He doesn't seem too enthused this morning. Let's go. Whoops. What do we got going on here? What did you do? Stepped in the leash. Good boy. Good boy. Make sure I got a key. We got bags. Oh, flashlight. Okay, we got flashlight. Okay, let's go, buddy. Yay, we get to go walking after all this morning. Toby's gonna get dirty feet, but we'll be fine. I'll have to wash him later. Look at our boy. Oh, he's in a private moment. Don't look at him yet. No, the rain let up. The rain let up, and we can get some time in here. I think. There we go. We'll try it again. We're gonna turn around. Oh no, I thought it was raining. It's just the wind. The wind knocking the... Are we back? Did we make it back? Awesome. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry about that, folks. You know, the Wi-Fi. Kenya isn't the only place that Wi-Fi gets funny. Wi-Fi gets funny here too. Not Wi-Fi, but the data. So when I leave the house, we're on the data, but here in USA, everybody buys the wireless or the unlimited package. I can remember when I first got the first cell phone I had, I didn't get a cell phone until I was in my 40s. I'm not kidding you. I don't think I got my first cell phone until 2006, something like that. Something crazy. I never had a pager or anything like that. But I remember back when you had to pay attention to how much data you used, how much internet you used, how many calls you made. I remember all that. But now everybody offers the cheaper unlimited everything packages. It's just they got different speed levels for the internet, I think, on the different packages. Look at this boy. This yard here intrigues Toby all the time. He's always finding stuff in that yard. Yesterday it looked like a pig snoot. I'd snatch it out of his mouth. He had picked it up. SC1 cone. Is it okay to call you SC? Welcome. Nastya, welcome. Welcome from Russia. Welcome to Russia. I'm glad you guys found us. We're out for our morning walk. Toby's taking care of business right now. We left the house late because of the rain. But we started our stream on time. Let's see if I wasn't watching where he was squatting. So I can't, and the leaves are down here, so I can't see if he did anything. Hold on, Toby. My camera's hand is in the same hand as the leash. I can't see where this dog actually went. I don't think he did. Oh, there we go. Finally finding it. Hold on, Toby. Let me read this. Malkaya Africana, welcome. Your volume was down at the lowest, and I was wondering why you're not talking. Oh, welcome, Alkaya. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, we got some scariness going on. We got some scariness going on. Ooh. Ooh, look at this scary spider. Isn't that neat? Oh, look at the lights. Look at the lights. Toby, back up. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? We've got all kinds of Halloween going on here. Whoa. Whoa, look at that guy. This guy's coming up out of the ground. Yikes. Yikes, they got Halloween going on here, folks. There's another one up there. Hold on, Toby. Isn't that cool? You can tell the houses that have kids, they're the ones that are all decorated up. I think it's really cool. I don't, other than putting up a Christmas tree when I was a kid, I don't think we ever decorated anything. When I lived with Mom or living with Dad and the stepmothers, I don't remember anybody decorating for any seasons or holidays other than, like I said, putting up the Christmas tree. I don't really decorate for anything. Now that I think about it, isn't that funny? You do how you were raised. You guys decorate? Does anybody really get into the holidays with decorations in the chat room there? Thank you. Next stop. We're on the wrong street to see lots of. We'll go back on the other street. We'll cross over. Let me see where we're at. Because we're not going to walk far today. We've already been half our live stream ate up sitting on the porch. But we'll head to where I know there's some. If they still have them turned on, that is. They got some nice lights down where that car's crossing way up there on that street. I'm so glad the rain lifted. It's going to be back, though. This is just a break in the clouds, in the rain clouds. Toby's chasing after this cat here. He's seen a cat. I don't think he knew what it was. Come on, Tobe. Leave it. Leave it. Here's some more decorations. Let's see. Hold on, Tobe. We got to walk around this. I'm not going to jump the gully. Kid saw one cat, and now he's goofing off. He's on the hunt. He's not supposed. When he's on the 6-foot lead like this, he's not supposed to be like this. He's supposed to walk. Hey. He's supposed to walk under control. When he's on the big retractable or one of the 30-foot leads, then he can be out of control and running around and looking at everything he wants to. But on the 6-foot lead, he's got to, and he knows the difference. He knows the difference in the leads. He knows when I get the little skinny, little tiny dog show lead out. He knows it's time to work, you know. He knows it's time for whoops. Now let's see if we can keep an eye on him today. Come on, Toby, you're wasting my bags here. You need to go for real. I've got a neighbor that has a Christmas tree on her front porch. And it's been up for, over 5 years. And every holiday she changes the decorations on it for different colors for the different holidays or whatever. And it looks really cool. At first I thought, oh my God, these people are going to leave their Christmas tree up forever. And but no, she started decorating it and changing it. First it was a Christmas tree for a while. But then she started changing it. So right now, maybe when on the way home, we'll see it. Fabulous Nuts, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's kind of chilly out right now. Let me hook you up here with a nice warm blue coat, buddy. Melissa Dyes, how you doing? Oh, it's an artificial tree. Melissa, it's chilly here, Melissa. Let's get you a nice warm blue coat too. How's that? It's an artificial tree. This kid just spun me around. He spun a 360. He spun me for a 360, and then he's heading me across the street. He's walking me today, I guess. Great. Great next stop. Anybody you see in this live stream, they're all content creators. I'm pretty sure everybody. We've got new people. But most of these people are the content creators. They've got big followings. And they put out lots and lots of content, live streams every day, lots of videos. And it's a really good family. Very supportive. Very, very supportive. If you're a content creator, it's a good family to be in. Toby's looking at the kitty across the street. Next stop, my good friend Anastasia Blessed comes on at about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and she's a green grocer over in Kenya, and she sits in her shop and she sells vegetables, and she performs a service for the customers like you've never seen. She chops the vegetables so that the customer can just take it home and start cooking. And that's her niche as a salesperson, and she delivers the ultimate customer service over there in Kenya. She's fun to watch. And all the people you'll find in her chats are all super folks. Voodoo 2, welcome, welcome. Voodoo number 2. Where are you from, man? Or woman? I don't mean to guess. Where are you from, friend? That's better. We are in USA. We're in the great state of Michigan. And it's fall, as you can see. Look at the red. Look at that bright red. It's fall, the leaves are coming down. It's beautiful everywhere. There's a chill to the air this morning. Not bad. We haven't had a frost yet. We haven't had a frost yet, but I'm sure it's coming. We've had a couple 39-degree mornings already. I'm sure it's coming. In Voodoo, this is my boy Toby right here that you're seeing. He's the star of our channel. This is who everybody comes to see. My little buddy. This is what we do. We walk. Walk, walk, walk. Sometimes we set up and look at the views. But this is what we do. We walk, walk, walk. Thanks, Voodoo. He's a really good boy. He just turned 3, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he's a big, healthy boy. He does his thing. I spoil the hell out of him. He's a really good boy. He's got lots of training. He does, he's very obedient. He's got all kinds of obedience training. And he's got his Trick Dog Novice Award. He's got 3 Canine Good Citizenships. And trying to think of what else we're doing. Oh, he's a certified therapy dog. Here's one of the big displays here. Look at the big dragon. They got the dragon. They got the mean pumpkin going on. Stay, Toby. Be still. Be still so I can be still. Let's try. I'm sorry, folks, for moving the camera. I can't hold it very steady. That's on the zoom. A pumpkin and a witch. And then over here we got the scary going on. Ooh, what's on the other side? All kinds of stuff going on there, huh? I think there's a giant spider in the yard too over there. But you can't see it because of the fence. This yard here, they already unplugged everything, so we can't see. But you can see here that they've got lots and lots of stuff out. I've seen it when it's all plugged in and lit up. It's really cool. They got a full graveyard. Look at that. They got the whole graveyard. Oh no, someone's coming out of the ground. And then they got zombies and... Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares now. Look at the twins. Oh, the twins, they're holding hands. I'm gonna have nightmares. Yikes. Yikes. Look at that. Look at that. They're doing so good here. Look at that. Pretty slick. We'll try to catch it. We'll try to catch it with the lights on. I'll have to make a special trip over to catch it with all lit up and everything lit up and blown up. Come on, Tobes. Maybe I can get a picture of it and make a short or something. This is their next door neighbors here. I like this dragon. That's a nice looking dragon. Pretty cool, huh? Well, the rain's starting. I think we can head one more block north and then we gotta head west to the house. I think our eye of no rain, the break in the clouds is losing its break. Come on, little buddy. I didn't grow pumpkins this year. I wanted a year, but then when it came down to it, I thought it'll take one of my best trellises, and it'll take all the water and all that effort, and you can't eat them, the little decorative ones that I grew the year before. I grew a bunch of little ones the year before on a trellis. It looked really cool. They looked cool hanging in the air. But they were just for decoration. They weren't they weren't for pies or candy or nothing. So I decided not to put the effort into it. Yeah, those are graves, Priscilla. Not real ones. Just decoration. Yeah, the neighbors like to they like to do it up. This house is really coming along over here. That we walked by here a few times on earlier live streams, and I made the comment that who on earth would rebuild a house in the city? You know what I mean? All the houses around it are 100 years old. Why would you build a brand new house here? If it was me, this house burned down, and I'm sure they used the insurance money to rebuild. But if it was me, I wouldn't have rebuilt here. They could have sold just the lot for a couple $1,000 and went and found something out in the country, out in the township, or a nicer part of the city to build. Come on, come on. Come on. How's it going? How's it going? Good, good. Come on. This boy's got to check out every tree, but I'm the one letting him do it, so it's on me. Oh, my audio's got glitches. Let me hit the refresh real quick. Hold tight, everybody. Hopefully we come back better, stronger. You wouldn't be able to sleep inside that house? That's funny. Come on, Toby. Whoops. It's starting to rain, folks. We got to head back. Toby, quit goofing off. We had dog training class last night, and it was confirmation training. Confirmation is what the competition in the ring that Toby, the dog shows that Toby goes to. It's called confirmation competition. Come on, boy. And he did really good. He's running like a champ now. Now, if he keeps it up, he's running it like a champ on in practice. Around the ring in practice. So hopefully it'll equate or translate into running that way at the dog show, the next dog show. We're not going to the next dog show after all in 2 weeks. I'm gonna pull I messed up and made my entry yesterday. I should have waited till today. I gotta pull. He's not gonna compete after all this in 2 weeks. His coat, his fur isn't right. So I'm gonna pull him rather than take him out there. You don't want the judges to see your dog when his coat isn't right, because the next time you're in front of them, they'll remember. Like button smash, says Dr. Stella. I appreciate that, Dr. Stella. I appreciate the like buttons. If you like, please hit the button. If you don't like, that's fine. If you really, really like, hit the subscribe. I think we've hit 760. We're in the 760s now. Yesterday we picked up 6 subscribers in the morning, yesterday's live stream. I was amazed. Toby's got a friend that lives in that house. One of my daughter has Aussie Shepherds, and one of her puppies lives there. One of her dogs that she's rehomed lives there with a family friend. Nice little dog. If you like it, crown it. Oh, Anastasia. Number 2 crown. Hashtag 2. You're making moves. Who's got the number 1? Who's got the number 1? Let me look. Number 1, Hilda Wawira. Wawira. There's no second R. Wawira. There we go. The African names are hard to pronounce. The last names. First names, everybody's got easy names. Last names, holy smokes. Anastasia says she's coming for the number 1. Assad Danger Brian says, I need number 1 crown. They're there for the taking. I don't know how exactly it works, because like sometimes I'll be the first one in the live stream chat room, and I'll chat it up, and then the next person comes in and takes my number 1, and then the next person comes in after me and the new number 1 have been there forever, and takes our number 1. So I don't know how really it works. Do you get number 1 the minute you step into the room? Oops. Come on, Toby Dog. It's raining, bud. Oops. Come on. Bear with me, folks. I'm cleaning up after my boy here. There we go. Phew. Another bag full, huh? Another full bag. Yesterday, Toby went so much, I was amazed. I didn't know he could poop that much. Yesterday, my pocket was so full, I had to carry the last bag. See that white pickup right there? That's the truck that ran me and... That's the truck right there that ran me and Charlie Boy over. Right down on the corner, down the corner of that street right there, about 3 blocks down. That's the guy that ran the stop sign and hit us. Ran the dog over, sent me flying. And that was 3rd anniversary. 3rd anniversary for that was a couple weeks ago. I believe it happened on the 10th of October. I miss that dog. I guess God has a plan, right? Because God took that dog and it made this dog made this dog happen. This is a great dog too. Not that I would pick one over the other. Oh, Voodoo, you're number 7. Number 7. Saw Danger Brand at number 2. The race is on. Toby loves fences. Toby loves fences. The fence lines. He's got a sniff all along. There's 2 little dogs that live here that bark like crazy. They bark like crazy. Unreal barking. One of the little dogs is new. The other little dog's been here for a while. This is the yard where the dog jumped up all the time in the corner here, jumping over the fence. He just jumped up straight in the air. He could have jumped over the fence at any time, but he didn't. He just jumped up and down and barked. It's funny. He's in the background of one of our videos, one of our shorts, jumping. And I never noticed it until I saw somebody in the comment section, somebody said something about, whoa, look at that dog in the background. I thought, what the heck? I had to look really close to see him, but there he is jumping in the background. We're gonna turn one more little, we're gonna go up to the corner here and come back, just so Toby gets his little wind down. He knows where he's at. He always wants to come over here. I bring him across the street lots. We come and talk with the neighbors all the time. We got a new dog that lives right next door to us. Not right next door, but across the alley. But Toby hasn't met him yet. The people said, the time I asked them, they said no, that their dog's not very friendly. And he's a great big dog, tall dog, and he's only got 3 legs. But it doesn't seem to, when I see him out running and jumping around, it doesn't seem to bother him. He's got both front legs and just 1 rear leg. But he must not be very friendly. Otherwise, you know, they'd have let these guys meet. Rain, rain. Now we're walking in the rain. Now we're walking in the rain. Oops, sorry about that, folks. Crazy camera action. Now we are walking in the rain. And it's not even shower day. Ha ha ha. Rain, rain. Looks like Toby wants to keep walking. Maybe we'll walk a couple more blocks. Time for me to get inside and get to work, but I can start at 8:30 today. Thanks for coming by. Next stop said he's got to go. His dog saw the live stream and now they want to go for a walk. Awesome. Excellent. Thanks for coming by. And we'll see you next time. Toby's just content to walk in the rain. The way he's pulling on the lead now, I know he doesn't want to stop, but it's raining. Isn't the ground beautiful when the leaves are on it? Doesn't it look neat? I remember being a kid. I said earlier that my dad was career military, and we moved all the time. We were always moving. I guess Dad was real popular for whatever he did. That they needed him every year, so we moved all the time. One of the schools I was at, I was painting a picture, and you could paint a picture. It was art class, so you could paint a picture whatever you wanted. And that's what I painted a picture of, was the ground covered in leaves. And I called it fall. It looked kind of like that. And the teacher loved it. They never saw nothing like that where I was at. I was out west. But they never saw nothing like that with leaves on the ground. Hi, Classic. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. There's no rain in your city, Voodoo? Happy Wednesday, Classic says. Blessings, Titlepro, and everyone in the chat. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Sure appreciate you coming by. We are walking in the rain. Walking in the rain. This is what we do every morning, Classic. We go for a walk. Usually we start streaming a little earlier, but since it was raining, we sat on the porch for a while. Rain, rain. Look at the mess. Sometimes the leaves look like they're a mess, but sometimes they look nice. $17 million in the house. Holy smokes. I see 22 likes. Mercy. That's a lot. That's a lot. I sure appreciate it. Even though it's raining, it's still a nice morning. Every morning's nice when you wake up on the right side of the grass, I imagine. I imagine it's every morning. Even on the bad mornings, it's still a good morning when you wake up. Versus the opposite choice. This house has 2 big dogs. Toby always wants to stop in this yard. Normally, I just make him keep walking. There's some nice reds there. There's all the colors, red, yellow, green. Two days ago, the dog that lives here in this corner house was loose, running around the neighborhood crazy. They were looking for him. They were chasing him in the car, and they had people out chasing him. And the dog just ran and ran. And Toby and I were out for a walk at the time, and well, we weren't actually out for a walk. We were out looking for the cat. But anyhow, the lady told me that the dog that they just moved here from a 51-acre farm or something like that, big farm, and that the dogs used to running loose on all that land, and now he's in a little yard, and every time he gets a chance, he breaks free and goes for a run. I don't blame him. Can you imagine? That'd be like us going to live in a little cage. His yard's even smaller than Toby's yard. I can understand why the dog wants to go for a run. Whoop. Here we go. Sorry about that, folks. Toby's looking up. When I up like that, then I know he saw a squirrel. He's not a hunting dog, but he sure likes to look for the rabbits and squirrels. Chase after them. Yeah, buddy. What are you thinking? Ready to go in? Are you ready to go in and get out of the rain? I like when I ask him questions, he looks at me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, buddy. You ready to get in out of the rain? Are you ready to get out of the rain? Whoops, we forgot to empty our pocket. Got to empty the pockets. Bear with me, bear with me. Yuck. Got to get all that out of my pocket. Every once in a while I'll forget I got those poop bags in my I put them in one of those pants pockets right here. I'll forget I put them in there after the walk,
And I'll be sitting at my desk and I'll be thinking, what the hell's that smell? What's that smell? And then I realize what I did or failed to do. Well, folks, we are done walking. I can, normally I'd end the live stream here, but I'll give you a choice. If you want to hang out, I can put the camera in the window and put a little music on and we can chat. That's a nice tree there. There's a bunch of nice trees in the neighborhood. This one I don't like. My trees that are out front here, I do. There's only one, but I don't like it. It's a garbage tree. And it's getting bigger and bigger. And it's blocking out the sunlight to my front of my house. All right, folks. We are home and we're going to say goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks for staying. Thanks for chatting. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll be on tomorrow. Same time, about 7 a.m. Hopefully the rain holds off or goes away. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So we'll see you. Can I get a game over before we go? Are we broadcasting? We must be because I see 11 in the building. We're going to head in before Toby gets too soaked. I'm sure he's got water. Oh, it's not bad. He's double coated so the water stays on the top. Water stays on the top of his coat. I need to... I haven't hit... Is something going on with the chat here? Let's see. What does this do? There's so many buttons on here. I don't know what they all do. This button here, oh, special effects. Can I get a game over? I get a game over, we go inside. Call it a day. Hey, look at that. Dance party it's called. Retro. Thermo. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at that. So the red is cold and dark is... I don't think that's thermal. Here's the X-ray. Oh, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Horror TV. Blue retro. Yeah. Radioactive. Oh my goodness. Toby's radioactive. Oh, I get this now. Let's see. Let's see. Does Toby have lips? Nope. Nope. Those special effects don't work. Well, folks, the chat's not moving at all. I haven't seen a new... And we did a restart. So we're going to say goodbye. Thanks everybody for coming around, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you next time, everybody. Bye.